Sekejap.
Boleh. Kita doa mula kelas je macam biasa. Pendek tak payah panjang-panjang lah. Okay.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma ta'alaina ibadaka wa syurah alaina min rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Rabbi syrah lana sudurana wa yassir lana umurana wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisanina yafqahu qawlana.
Amin ya rabbal alamin. Okay, thank you everybody. Alright, so by now, I hope everyone going to turn off their mic, don't tutup supaya tak ada background noise. Okay, kalau ada soalan nanti boleh tanya dekat chatting. Okay, you can ask me at the chat section. Alright, so atau kalau nak buka mic pun boleh je kalau saya tak perasan chatting tu ke. Okay, now hari ni kita nak belajar tajuk Speed and Acceleration. I hope that you can see my iPad screen now. Nampak ke saya punya home screen yang kat luar yang color-color biasa tu? Or you see Teams? Nampak Teams ke nampak screen iPad?
Screen iPad.
Dapat screen iPad Okay, Alhamdulillah. Thank you, Amma. Tapi lagging sikit kot ni. Okay. Okay, jom kita recall. Sebelum kita cuti tu kan. Bukan cuti lah. Sebelum korang diarahkan pulang dengan segera. It was Sunday, 8 November 2020. We had 3 periods class. Lepas tu kita pun main lagi untuk probability. Without knowing that was our last day of school. Tak sangka hari tu last day of school. So kita tertinggal satu topik saja lagi. Speed and acceleration would be our last topic of the semester. Sepatutnya yang last adalah similarity. So similarity dah belajar semalam dengan cikgu. Alhamdulillah 10 of you attended the class. Tajuk similarity senang je sebenarnya. Sebab dia ada kaitan dengan macam enlargement juga. Lebih kurang. So you learn about congruence same shape, congruent of triangles, and then you belajar macam mana nak cari length of side for corresponding angles. Okay, that was a recap for yesterday's class. But for today, hari ni saya punya target kita nak habiskan tajuk speed and acceleration. So let's go over it. Okay, kita recall balik walaupun benda dah belajar, kita tengok sikit. So speed is difference of distance over time. Okay. So speed ni apa? Laju. Laju ni nak cerita pasal perubahan jarak yang kita ambil over certain time. Okay. So when there's movement of particle, movement of objects, movement of cars, of even movement of certain over certain time, we can calculate dia. So boleh kira dalam mathematics kita belajar hari ni, kita akan boleh kira. So the formula of speed is this one. Speed is distance over time. Okay. Tapi nak ingat dia, nak senang ingat, saya suka gunakan piramid ni, DST, which D stands for distance and S stands for speed, T stands for times. Okay. So kalau D duduk kat atas, so kita nak cari D, S dengan T kat bawah ni maknanya kena darab. So nak cari distance, what we need to do, speed time, darab multiply, speed multiply time. If you want to look for speed, since speed duduk kat bawah of the pyramid, okay, is in the bottom of the pyramid, so you would do distance over time. So if you want to find time, you would do distance over speed. Okay, and throughout this topic, we are going to use a lot of unit conversion. So that's why I ask you guys to recall how to convert the units in length, the units in time especially. Okay, so kilometer, 2 meter, we times 1,000 and so on. You can see this one. Okay class, I hope you are ready with pen and paper as well. Nanti kena salin nota-nota saya ni. And the notes for today. Okay, hari ni saya nak bagi task di mana after the class, I will share today's notes. Saya punya nota-nota yang saya menulis hari ni, saya akan share dalam grup Telegram as a PDF file. So, task awak hari ni, salin nota yang diberikan hari ni dan submit dalam, submit kat mana Submit kat dalam Google Classroom. Nanti saya akan create a Google Classroom for us. So, tugas pertama, salin dulu nota cantik-cantik. Dan nota ni saya nak ambil sebagai 5%. 5% for your PA. Submit dengan cantik, dengan lengkap, akan dapat 5 maximum marks. Kalau submit tapi cincai-cincai, I bagi you 3% sahaja. Tapi kalau you tak submit langsung, 0%. Okay. Jom kita hari ni nak belajar. Alright, let's look at example 1. Here it said, Ida walks to a shop over a distance of 100 meter in 5 minutes. So we are told the distance she covered, 100 meter. We are also told the time, which is 5 minutes. And the question 1 finds the speed. Calculate the speed. So let's recall the formula or kita akan guna piramid ni sentiasa dalam tajuk ni. D ke atas, speed kat bawah, time pun kat bawah. So nak cari speed, distance over time. So as easy as that. So S equal D over T. Sebab tu dalam example ni dia buat 100 minute over 5 minute. So 100 meter. 100 meter distance time 5 minutes. So dia buatlah 100 meter over 5 minutes. So the speed is 20 meter per minute. Therefore, Ida walks 20 meters every minute. So this is one example of speed. So speed ni kita nak kira distance over time. So the unit, dari segi unit class, the unit for distance, it could be anything. It could be macam yang ni, meter per minute. It could be according to the question. But the most popular we call as standard unit, SI unit for speed dalam physics, dalam science you akan belajar. Yang biasa orang guna adalah meter per second. Cara tu dia macam ni, M as -1. Okay, kenapa -1? Sebab meter per second, meter per second, and kita dah belajar indices. Meter simbol dia M, second simbol dia S, and kalau kita belajar indices, S ni boleh buat naik atas, so dia akan jadi negative index. Sebab tu dia tulis macam tu. M as -1. That's why it's written like that. So unit for speed sebenarnya dia tak kisah. Asalkan the unit is about distance over time. So tapi yang paling popular meter per second. Kalau in terms of cars, kalau kereta kat Malaysia kita cerita unit dia kilometer per hour. Kalau in America dia akan pakai miles, miles per hour. Macam itulah. Okay, let's look at example 2. Example kedua pula. Khairul Hafiz and Badrul Hisham are young state sprinters. During a 100-meter event, Khairul Hafiz finished in 10.18 seconds, while Badrul 10.25 seconds. Wow. Okay, kelas. So, Badrul dengan Khairul kat sini, siapa yang menang? Kalau dia orang berlari ni, yang mana satu pemenangnya?
Hisham.
Hisham. Badrul dengan Khairul, Hisham pemenang. Betul, Badrul. Yes. Badrul Hisham won the race but he took only 10.25 seconds. No. Khairul Hafiz lah Hakim sebab Khairul Hafiz finish in 10.18. Badrul Hisham 10.25. So 10.25 lambat sikit banding 10.18. So lagi cepat. What was I talking about? Betul lah. Khairul Hafiz finished in 10.18 second while Badrul finished in 10.25. So Badrul took longer lah. Badrul lagi lama lah kan. Tapi kenapa bila kita kira speed dapat betul lah. So bila kita calculate speed, okay, let's take a look. So when we calculate speed, distance over time, 100 meter over 10.18 for Khairul Hafiz. He got the speed is 9.82. Okay. For Badrul Hisham, okay. Thanks for trying anyway, Hakim. For Badrul Hisham, 100 meter over 10.25. He got 9.76. The speed is 9.76. So siapa lagi laju 9.8 ke 9.7? 9.8 lah. So Khairul Hafiz is the winner. Yay, menang. Lompat-lompat gitu. Number 1. Okay. I don't know, you can see my drawings ke tak? Saya lukis orang leading lompat-lompat. Mungkin baru nampak kot. Can you see that? Okay. Okay. Hai Adam. Baru nampak Adam. Okay. Kita teruskan. Okay, setakat yang 2 example teacher bagi ni boleh faham? Boys, girls?
Boleh.
Okay.
Boleh.
Boleh.
Okay. Let's move on to the uniform and non-uniform speed. Okay, what does it mean by uniform and non-uniform speed? I'm going to explain this by this example from your textbook, which is very nice example. Okay, let's look at this. Let's compare the distance traveled by marbles A and marble B within 4 seconds. Which marble has uniform speed and which marble has non-uniform speed. Okay, uniform speed ni maksudnya pergerakan dia sama je. Okay, so let's take a look for marble A. 0 cm mula-mula sampai 2 cm. This marble took 1 second. Nak bergerak 2 cm, dia 1 second. So nak sampai kat 4 cm pula, from 2 cm to reach 4 cm, it also took 1 second. And next for 6 cm and 8 cm, semuanya 1 second. So this speed we call, sebab masa yang dia ambil dengan jarak yang dia ambil tu sentiasa sama, that's what we call as uniform speed. Dalam bahasa Melayunya laju seragam. Dia sama, seragam sama. So when we draw a graph, okay, this is what we call, guys, pay attention to the graph ya. Sebab dalam topik, dalam syllabus IG, so topik ni, Speed and Acceleration ni dia sebenarnya covered both covered KSSM syllabus pun it's in your textbook form 2 and it also in your IGCSE syllabus. But for IGCSE dia lebih focus on the graph. Okay, so kita tengok graph dia. So bila dia buat graph, kita belajar graph graph distance over time, kita nak record over 1 second distance 2 cm. 2 second, distance 4 cm. 3 second, distance 6 cm. And 4 second, distance 8 cm. So, bila kita connect the dots, kita sambung ni, kita akan dapat one straight line. Ataupun kita panggil ni a linear graph. Dapat straight line macam ni. So, bila dah dapat straight line macam ni, kita pun buat conclusion. Tengok bawah ni. Marble A move at equal distance. Thus, marble A move at uniform speed. Therefore, uniform speed is the speed that covers equal distance in equal interval of time. So, kalau orang tanya apa tu uniform speed, it is the speed that covers equal distance in equal interval of time. Okay, mungkin ada nak tanya interval ni apa? Interval ni sela. Sela masa. Interval of time means sela masa. Sela tu makna jangka masa. Gap. Ataupun bahasa mudahnya gap. English. Alright. So that is uniform speed. Kalau non-uniform, kita tengok marble B ni pula. Okay, this marble B from 0 cm until 2 cm, it took 1 second. Tapi 2 cm nak reach 3 cm, just 1 centimeter gap here, it also took 1 second. And then another 1 second, it already moved up till 5 cm. Dah sampai 5 cm. So the gap now is 2 centimeter. And another 1 second, within another 1 second, sesaat je lagi lepas tu, it took until 8 centimeter, which is 3 cm gap. Gap dia dah lain-lain. So bila kita buat graph distance over time, ni kita panggil graph distance time graph, for marble B, kita akan dapat macam ni. Line kita dah tak straight macam tadi, not linear graph anymore. The graph dah jadi macam atas bawah macam tu. So this one we call as non-uniform speed. Okay, non-uniform speed ni apa? Is the speed that covers unequal distance in equal interval. So kat sini kelas, keyword dia adalah non-uniform, unequal distance, uniform, equal distance. Okay, moving on. Next, nak belajar siapa ni? Nor A. Who is this girl? Can you off your mic please? Apa ni? Adila. Adila dah boleh masuk. Tolong tutup mic. Okay Dila, sorry. I mute you sebab bunyi background dan bunyi angin. Alright. Okay now. Average speed pula. Okay. Average speed ni apa? Average speed sebenarnya sama je dengan formula speed. Cuma bila cakap average kan kita dah belajar kan? Dalam statistik sebawah ni. Average ni maknanya kita campur-campur semua. Lepas tu kita per dengan bilangan. Ingat lagi tak? Okay. So bila cerita pasal average speed sama juga. Maknanya kita kena campur semua distance. We have to calculate total distance over total time. So that is average speed. Okay, to understand more about average speed, I have prepared 3 questions for us to do together. Okay, now everybody ready with your pen and a paper. Okay, saya akan tunjuk cara kira dia. But during our dalam mengira sekejap lagi, saya nak minta korang juga bagi jawapan. Yeah, boleh? Ready dengan kalkulator sekali tau. Okay, let's take a look. Carmilla has won a gold medal in the women's triathlon event. Triathlon ni apa berlari pula. Macam maraton tapi bila triathlon dia ada lebih daripada satu benda yang dia kena buat lah. Tri makna 3. She began the event with 10 kilometer run. Okay, triathlon memula run, berlari 10 kilometer. Followed by 1,500 meter swim. Okay, lepas tu kena berenang. Dah lari lah berenang pula. And ended with 40 kilometer cycling. That's what we call as triathlon. So 3 event dia buat. Running, swimming and cycling. Okay, I have highlighted all those 3. So the distance was 10 kilometer running, 1,500 meters swimming, 40 kilometers cycling. Okay. She completed the event in 1 hour 56 minutes. Okay. The time she took 1 hour 56 minutes. Calculate the average speed in kilometer per hour. Okay class. Please pay attention on the unit asked. So bila nak buat calculation, before you continue with the calculation, please pay attention on what the answer wants us to be written in. Dia nak tulis unit, nak suruh kita tulis unit dalam nak suruh tulis final answer dalam unit apa. So kena cari yang tu dulu. So dia cakap kat sini specifically calculate the average speed in kilometer per hour. So now average speed, the formula is total apa tadi? Distance Total distance travel ataupun total distance. Sorry, saya pergi aja total pula dah. Total. Total distance over total time. Okay. So sekarang kita akan plus semua distance yang kita ada. So we have 10 kilometer. Okay, please follow closely what I'm writing. Bila kita nak buat dalam topik ni kelas speed and acceleration, unit is very important. So I am writing the unit. So 10 kilometer plus 1,500 meter 40 kilometer over 1 hour 56 minutes. Okay. Alright everybody, can somebody respond to me? Dekat skrin awak nampak apa sekarang? Nampak tak saya tulis 10 km over 56 minutes semua ni, nampak tak?
Nampak.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. Now, again, I want to remind you, final answer nak kilometer per hour. Tapi information yang kita ada, there's a problem here because we have 10 kilometer beres, but we have 1,500 meter. This is tak beres. This is not good. We want kilometer and 40 kilometer is okay as well. And let's look at time. We have 1 hour but 56 minutes. So now class, your task, our task is we need to make it is on the bottom. It is kena pastikan di dalam kilometer per hour. Okay, so first of all, 1,500 kalau kita tukar dalam kilometer, what is it class? 1,500 meter. Jadi berapa kilometer? Can anyone answer me?
1.5.
1.5. Very good. Thank you. So 10 km plus 1.5 k plus 40 km. Okay, so now we have checked. Let's check together. 10 km, 1.5 km, 40 km. Everybody is in km. So beres dah. Semua dah over. Okay, 56 minutes kita kena tukar jadi hour. So how to convert 56 minutes into hour? So 56 minutes kita kena divide 60. Let's take out the calculator. 56 divide 60. You akan dapat decimal and recurring decimal. Dia akan berurang. 0.93333 sampai infinity. So kita ambil until 2 decimal places dah cukup. So let's take 0.93 as our answer. Okay, so let's write. It will be over 1.1 plus 0.93. Okay, sebab 0.93 ni dapat daripada divide. 56 divide 60. Okay, so now let's total up the numerator first. 10 plus 1.5 plus 40. Okay, give me the answer. Mimi, what is 10 plus 40 plus 1.5? Mimi?
Sekejap, wait.
Kira 10 plus 40 plus 1.5.
40 plus 51.5.
Very good. 51.5 kilometer. Okay. So it will be over 1.93 hour. Okay. So kita akan tulis macam ni. Sekarang can Anik calculate for me. Take out your calculator. What is 51.5 over 1.93? Ini tak boleh congak dah lah ni. Kena pakai calculator. 51.5 over 1.93 berapa? Anik? Yeah, where's Sonic? Sonic, what's the answer? 51.5 over 1.93.
Wait. My
Okay,
phone is
1.8? No. Berapa dapat? Tekan calculator. Kau tak ada calculator ni?
wait.
Ada? Siapa nak try? Ada orang nak try? Dia dapat jawapan? Alisa ke? Ama ke? Ikutlah siapa-siapa.
26.68.
0.68.
Yes, thank you. Siapa jawab tu?
Tahu.
26.68. Alhamdulillah. Okay. So, we are in our calculator. 1.5 or 0.93. We got 26.683937. Panjang. Okay, dalam tajuk speed acceleration, ambil 2 decimal places. Okay, sampai 2 sahaja. So 0.68. Okay, that's the final answer to 6.68 kilometer per kilometer per hour. You boleh tulis macam ni, kilometer/hour, ataupun boleh juga tulis macam ni, 26.68 kilometer hour -1. So kmh power -1 pun boleh. Dua sama sahaja. It's just okay. Some books use of /h, some books use h-1. Okay, tengah azan Zohor kat rumah saya ni. Hear the azan?
No.
Dengar? Tak dengar belakang. Okay, kalau tak mengganggu tak apa. Okay, kita sambung. Kita tengok soalan lain. Okay, so that was average speed. Jadi macam mana nak kira average speed class? Kita kena, satunya, kita kena tahu formula. It must be total distance. So semua distance yang ada, kita tambah semua. And then over total time. Tambah semua masa yang ada. Okay, so and the next step pula, sebelum kita nak tambah, kita kena pastikan the unit are the same. Pastikan unit sama dulu semua. Belum tambah. Dah sama baru you plus and make sure your final answer is going to be in the unit asked in the question. Apa soalan dia nak unit apa, yang tu yang kita kena tulis. Okay. Move on. Let's move on to acceleration. Kita dah nak habis dah. Acceleration. Acceleration ni adalah changes of speed over certain duration of time. And normally acceleration we focus on speeding up. Maknanya makin. So when any particle, any object or any person changes speed in certain time, maknanya pergerakan dia tu makin laju ataupun makin slow, ada perubahan pada kelajuan dia, we call that acceleration. And formula for acceleration is speed over time, because as the definition of acceleration, we want to measure of changes of speed over time. So that is acceleration. So for us to memorize, naklah masuk exam nak senang ingat, sebab piramid nombor 2 pula. Piramid yang kedua ni SAT. Tadi DST, yang ni SAT. S kat atas, acceleration kat bawah, time pun kat bawah. Okay. Speed over time, speed over acceleration. Okay, nanti salin note saya ni. Saya akan bagi I will give my okay. Acceleration ada dia punya antonym ataupun lawan dia, which is deceleration. So acceleration, speed was increasing. Tapi kalau deceleration, speed decreasing. Ataupun dengan kata yang lebih mudah, the check or dia makin slow. Okay. Let's take a look this graph. Okay, this is very important. I hope you're going to copy this graph nicely in your notes later. Okay, distance versus time graph. On our left is distance versus time. Kita dah tadi dalam contoh marble. Dah sekali tadi dalam textbook punya example. But what I want the graph is actually we are going to get the speed. Kenapa macam tu? Sebab definition of speed is distance over time. Okay, distance per dengan time. Jadi kalau kita ambil tajuk vertical, okay, ataupun y2 minus y1 over x2 minus y1 measure. So kalau kita tengok gradient graph ni, gradient at point A, macam mana nak dapat point A? So gradient it will be 100 over 12. Cakap macam tu. Sebab yang ni vertical distance, 100 tu vertical over horizontal. So kita akan dapat vertical over horizontal ataupun distance over time. 100 divides 12. Dapat berapa ya? 100 divides 12 is 100 divides 12. Can anyone calculate for me with your calculator? 100 divides 12 dapat berapa? Come on to ask, what is 100 divides 12? 100 bahagi 12. Berapa? Afiq Aiman ada tu. Afiq, 100 bagi 12 berapa Afiq? Guna kalkulator.
3. So dah habis.
8.3.
8.3. Okay, dapat tak? 8.33. Thank you. 8.33 meter per second. Okay, so that's the speed for this graph. Okay. Cuma teacher nak highlight kat sini. Kalau you nampak, teacher ada buat point C. Ada point A, point C. Katalah in this graph, you dah calculate that speed at point A, you dapat tadi 8.5. Kita divide 100 bagi 12. Sebab dia sebenarnya gradient of graph is speed. What about speed here? Speed at point C. Sama tak dengan speed at point A? 8.33. Sama ke tak? Kalau tengok pada rupa bentuk graf ni, would it be the same? Or macam mana kita nak kira? Distance dia kita tak tahu. Dia tak ada ni. Time dia pun kita tak tahu juga. Harus faham. Dia tak faham kat sini ada. Fahim? Hello. Senyap ni. Everybody.
Yes. Yes.
Ada. Tidur kot. Teacher tanya, speed dekat C tu akan dapat berapa? Sama ke tak sama? Dengan dekat A. A 8.33 tadi kita kira sama-sama. Kalau dekat point C tu macam mana? What's the speed? Kita tak tahu distance dia, kita tak tahu time dia. What do you... Tak ada orang nak jawab? Ama, nak try? Tak ada. Kalau tak ada, biar saya jawab lah. So, it will be also 8.33. Dia akan 8.33 juga. Dia akan sama. Sebab this graph, kita tengok graph ni uniform speed. Kita straight. So, bila kita belajar uniform speed, maknanya speed tu seragam je. So, tak kisah at any point on the graph, duduklah point kat mana-mana, dia sentiasa 8.33. Dia akan dapat nombor yang C. So we do not need the information of what the speed at, what the distance at C, what's the time at C. Tak perlu, kita tak perlu information tu. Sebab kalau kita dah ada speed at A, speed at C ke ataupun anywhere else on the graph, ni uniform speed graph. Okay, kita tengok graph yang sebelah kanan kita pula. Okay, this time, this is speed versus time graph. Dia punya y-axis speed, meter per second. Okay. So, kali ni, I buat a little bit different in the graph. Okay. We have here now, class, I want to show it to you. The distance of the time graph will show to us is the object or is the person, is the particle having acceleration or not. Okay. So, acceleration yang kita baru belajar tadi, it is changes of speed over time. So, kita tengok dulu from point K to L. What happened here? Over the time, bila bertambah masa bertambah, juga bertambah, makin laju. Okay, so from K to L, we call it acceleration. Okay, K to L. L to M, flat. Flat macam ni kalau dalam graf speed. Speed. This is M to N, again, dia meningkat juga. So this is acceleration again. Okay, siapa nak teka N to, oh tak ada huruf. N to, let's name it R. N to R. N to R ni apa? Kita introduce dah tadi. What is N to R?
Declaration.
Deceleration. Dia makin slow. Dia turun macam tu. So this is deceleration. Makin slow. Going slower. Okay. And dalam graph speed versus time, gradient of you akan gradient of mn, you will get acceleration. You calculate area under the graph. You shade under the graph. Let's say I shade here. Semua ni. Kalau kita kira the area, you will get distance. You akan dapat distance automatic. Sebab graph ni graph speed over time. So tak ada distance. So nak dapatkan distance, you need to find. Tapi yang ni kita tak use to you. Let's move to question. Saya akan bagi latihan. Okay. So let's look at this one. Example 16. Like 3/4 of an hour. Tell me how many minutes it is. 3/4 of an berapa minit ni? For 2S 3/4 45. Yes, 45 minutes. Thank you. Siapa tu? Hakim. Okay. 45 minutes. Okay. And then with the speed change of 18 km per hour. Dia kata speed change. Speed change ni mana acceleration lah tu. Travelling to cultural festival takes 40% less time compared to the time for the return trip at the same speed change. Calculate difference in acceleration between the trips to and from the cultural festival. Wow, ayat dia. Sebenarnya macam ni je. This story was about Rani, might be a boy, might be a girl, okay, from her home. This is a story about Rani from her home going to cultural festival. Okay, so dia nak suruh kita compare perjalanan pergi dia dan perjalanan balik. Okay, calculate the difference in acceleration between the trips to and from, pergi dan balik. So macam tu, this is from her home, pergi berapa acceleration, balik berapa acceleration. Okay class, so for us to answer this one, let's list, jom kita senaraikan apa info yang kita ada. First of all, we have time. Okay, time for Rani, 45 minutes. Okay, 45 minit perjalanan pergi. With a speed, we have also speed. Speed 18 km per hour. Okay. 45 minutes saya nak you terus tukar kepada hour sebab kita nak pastikan unit kita sama. So what is 45 minutes in hour? Oh was it my iPad? Okay. Okay. Did somebody text? In our class? No. Okay. Let's go back to the question. Sorry. Okay. Tadi teacher cakap time given to us in 45 minutes. So, I tak nak 45 minit. I nak dalam bentuk hour. So, dia akan jadi 0.75 hour. Okay. Ini saya dah congak dah siap. Apa ni? 45 minit is 0.75. So, macam mana kita nak dapat tu? Katalah you tak boleh nak congak. Macam berapa di dalam hour. You akan buat macam ni. Take out your calculator. Okay, tunjuk calculator. 45. You buat over 60. Okay. Lepas tu tukar dalam bentuk decimal. So, you akan dapat macam ni. Directly dalam calculator akan tunjuk 0.7. Okay. Kalau dalam bentuk pecahan, you akan dapat 3/4. Tapi kita tak ada 3/4. Nak tukar dalam decimal. 0.75 hour. Okay. So, that's the info we have of going. Rani going from home to cultural festival. Okay, jom kita tengok pula untuk going back. Dia balik. Okay, bila nak balik, dia kata travelling to the festival takes 40% less time compared to the time for the return trip. Okay, baca ayat ni betul-betul Saya highlight warna biru kali ni. Travelling to cultural festival takes 40% less compared to the time for the return trip. Travelling to, perjalanan balik, pergi, 40% less time compared to the return trip. So, on the way balik kelas. Ini on the way balik saya buat merah. On the way balik, time dia akan jadi berapa? Kita tahu pergi, on the way pergi 40% less. Dia kata 40% less. Maknanya on the way balik akan bertambah. Apa ni? So, kalau pergi tadi 45 minutes, macam mana kita nak tahu time balik? Return trip. The return trip tu berapa minit ambil? Macam mana nak buat? Try fikir. Going to the cultural festival took 0.75 hour. How much time it will be taken kalau on the way balik? Info yang kita ada, dia kata kalau on jalan pergi tu 40% less. Okay. How to do that? Dia macam ni. Let me write down what the info we have. 40% less. Return trip. 40 okay. Not return trip. Going trip 40% less than return trip. Okay, let me write that one down. Going trip to 40% less than return trip. Okay, return trip kita tak tahu X. Going trip kita tahu which is 0.75 hour. So 40%, 0.75 ni adalah 40% less daripada return trip. So it will become, kejap ya. Kejap, sorry. Something wrong in my iPad. Okay, in the meantime, you guys can try. Kira berapa dapat. Korang kira tak ni? Berapa time return? What's your return time? Can you find? Can you find it? Okay. Ingat je semua ni. Hello, are you guys still there? Ada lagi tak ni semua ni? Kita tidur dah teacher cakap seorang-seorang ni.
Ada lagi teacher.
Ada. Boleh kira ke tak?
0.3. 0.3.
Okay, bagus. 0.3. Dapat 0.3. Okay, 0.3 tu adalah 40% daripada 0.75. Betul? Hakim kira macam tu kan? Okay. Dapat 0.3 hour. Okay. So, bila dia kata 40% less, nak tahu time dia balik, kita akan buat macam ni. 0.75 hour minus 0. Plus ada?
Less than return trip. 1.05. Your minus.
Kenapa dia buat minus lah? Patutnya plus lah. Kalau saya faham. Travelling 2 takes 40% less time compared to the time for the return. Saya tak ada pakai jawapan, kita buat jawapan kita. Okay, sebab dia kata going trip 40% less than return trip. So, return tu akan lagi lama lah sepatutnya. So, kita plus 0.3 hour. Perjalanan balik lagi lama. So, kita plus 0.3 hour, dapat 1.05 hour. So, balik sejam lebih baru sampai rumah. So, kita tulis sini. Time 1.05 hour. Okay. Speed semua juga. Speed is 18 km. Alright. Now class, dia nak kita calculate the difference in acceleration. So, kita dah ada semua info yang lengkap. Semua kita kena cari acceleration guna piramid SAT. Okay. Guna SAT. Okay. Bila kita nak guna SAT, nak cari acceleration, speed over time. Jadi jom kita buat untuk going trip dulu. Going trip acceleration dia akan speed 18 over time 0.75. So you kira 18 over 0.75 berapa? Kita akan dapat, what is 18 over 0.5? What's the answer for the acceleration? Anyone got the answer? 18 divide 0.75. Oh, dapat 24 kan?
Yes.
You get that? Okay, dapat 24. Okay, acceleration return trip. Can you guys return per time? 18 over 1.04. Okay, kita akan buat macam tu pula. 18 divides 1.05. Sorry, 1.04 pula. We got 17.14. Okay. Can any of you give me the unit for acceleration? Agak-agak apa unit acceleration kita? Let me write it here. Going 3. Acceleration kita 18 kilometer per hour over 0.75 hour. So kita dapat tadi 24. Return trip acceleration is 18 km per hour juga. But over 1.05 hour, kita dapat 17.14. Okay. Now class, my question to you, apakah unit? What's the unit for acceleration? Macam mana kita nak bagi unit dia? Ni melibatkan indices guys. So tengok ni, kilometer per hour over hour. So dia akan jadi kilometer per hour negative 2. Cara baca dia kilometer per hour square. Sebab H negative 1 over H. On hour over over hour lagi sekali. So sama total H negative. That's the unit for acceleration. Once we got both going trip and return trip, dah dapat dia punya acceleration. Dia minta kita bagi difference. So the difference going to be 24 minus 17.1. So we got 6.86 kilometer per hour negative 2. Dan siaplah soalan ni. Okay. I'm going to move on to our last example because it's already 1:30. So, lepas example 17, habislah kelas kita. Sekejap Alright. Okay. Example 17. Sammy drove at speed 70 km per hour. He increased his speed to 100 km per hour in 30 minutes. Calculate acceleration in kilometer per hour and then acceleration in kilometer per second. Oh, senang je ni sebenarnya. Okay, acceleration. So, sebelum jawab soalan ni, teacher nak korang dalam exam, terus buat piramid dulu. SAT. Okay, senang nak ingat. So, bila dia nak acceleration, acceleration is speed over time. So, speed. Okay, acceleration kita, speed ni dia sebenarnya perubahan speed. Triangle kat situ maksudnya delta S. So, difference of speed. Perubahan speed. Difference of speed. Terlebih E. Sorry. Difference of speed. Okay. Over difference of time sebenarnya. Okay. SAT tu difference of speed. So difference of speed going to be 100 minus 70. Kita buat macam tu. Speed last kali. Kita panggil final speed. Minus dengan speed mula-mula, which we call as initial speed. Okay, so 100 minus 70 over time. Time is 30 minutes. Okay, bila 30 minutes tak nak, tukar kepada hour. So, which is 0.5, kita akan buat over 0.5. So, sini kilometer, bawah ni hour. So, kita akan dapat 30 kilometer over 0.5 hour. So, what is 30 over 0.5? This anyone? Fakihah, what's the answer? 30 over 0.5?
60.
bahagi setengah. 60. Very good. So 60 kilometer per hour. So done for question A. Soalan A siap. Okay, kita tengok soalan B. Soalan B dia nak benda yang sama tapi kali ni kilometer per hour per second. Oh sorry, tadi saya silap tulis. Kilometer per hour. Tengok ni kilometer per hour per hour. Kilometer per hour per hour. So dia akan jadi kilometer per hour negative 2. Okay, I silap dari segi unit dia. Acceleration dia kena